I come forward and agree with him. And really, I submit my heartfelt thanks to Vivekananda Professor for having extended your wonderful service to the students community. It is really worthwhile, sir, because no, nowadays everything is going on business. But as you are the special in teaching fraternity and you are extending your service every day, you are sparing, because as I am a resource person, I am sharing just one day with you, but all the Sundays you have spared, I mean, for the students community, means it's a really, you are the born teacher and you are the born guru for all the research scholars, so that we all, along with all the participants, I submit my heartfelt thanks to you once again, sir. So thank you. Let me start the, I mean, sessions. Today we have, I mean, lot of things to be discussed actually. Am I much audible? Is it okay with everybody?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So usually sir knows very well that my session is always interactive sessions, so that I would ask I mean the participants to respond immediately, because it is a live session. Not only the live session, we have to look at the resources with the I mean hands-on practice like that, so that we have to be there online. And as really there is no any certificate to provided you, nothing is, I mean it is not for the purpose, it is only for the purpose of enhancing the knowledge to you all. So that is the purpose. I hope that there are about 150 participants are there online, and all the 150 participants, please listen to me, because these are all the very essential thing which will help you to, I mean share, I mean, save your money from publication activity. And these are all the things which I'm going to tell you. Let me share my presentation. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay. Dear friends, see, as our first session, that we are going to see that publication techniques in index journal. So today's we are going to discuss about of how to select the journals, how to analyze the index journals, and what are the techniques to be followed in writing article in index journals. So we expect that all the people should be successful, and there are about 150 participants that are online. Our aim is that we want to be successful, so that we have invested more than, I mean, 100% efforts for our success, and this is one of the efforts that you have done, and this effort should be continued. That's why it is said that winners never quit, quitters never win. And I hope that all the participants, all the people that we have born for success, let us discuss that. Here we are going to discuss, I mean, technical writing. And technical writing mean how to satisfy the editors and I mean reviewers to publish our articles, and what are the techniques to be followed. I'm not going to explain you about of technical writing like patent writing, otherwise design, this type of fully design oriented. So some of the things which you know very well, but I am going to make it a polish and make it I mean visible to everybody. That's all. As a article writer, we people should have some skills. Actually, the skills I have listed here. First of all, we should have the solid written and verbal communication skills, which is very much needed for writing articles. And solid written and verbal communication skills means what I'm telling, that as a research scholars and researchers, just answer these questions to your own self. Have you written your own paragraphs by using your own handwriting, at least one paragraph every day or not? So whether we ask this question, most of the research scholars, they don't write. Simply they cut and paste that they do. That is why we are not able to improve our, I mean, written and communication skills. And another one is strong technical mindset with the ability to learn new technologies. Actually, the technologies are changing day to day, and we have to learn the new technology. Then only we can adapt with the modern technology, and then our, I mean, the research outcomes will be, I mean, applicable to our outcome can be visible to everybody by means of using new technology. Then only the index journal will accept our paper. And super skill in using technical documentation related software. And what we people think that only the software which are relevant to our subject area, what we feel that is essential, but it is not so. There are so many software which is essential for every research scholars, though it is not directly relevant to your subject, but it's relevant to the publication activity. We should have that related. What are all the softwares? I would tell you what all the softwares are needed, and the ability to write in a clear and concise way for the intended audience. And we should be always that whatever the writing is, that it should be very clear that every audience should have to know this what you are going to tell. And we should be able to work on multiple research techniques, and these are all the skills are needed. Just I have listed out that. And you may think that you may just pass on this message, otherwise you can just skip on this message. But if you skip on this message, what happen, if you don't have the skill, whatever the skill I have given, if you don't have the skill, delete the first letter, you would kill the audience. If you don't have the skill, automatically you would kill the audience. What happened to the audience? If you kill the audience, again delete K, they would become ill. The audience become, that means the readers who are going to read your articles will become ill. How long? Again delete I, 2 L is remaining, lifelong. Lifelong, whenever if you are the author, nobody comes forward to read your article. So what happens if you don't they read our article? What happens? We're going to lose something that I will tell you later what are the things. So I'm going to go a little bit fast because these are all the things which you have a basic idea. That's what I'm telling. So when we talk about of the article writing, what are the different types of articles available in the market? One is newspaper article, which you are familiar with that newspaper article, and especially the newspaper articles are familiar with the people, those who are writing, political science, history people, public administration, and economics. This type of, these major subject peoples, they always write on articles in the newspapers. Another one is feature articles. So this is about anything that you can write, emotion, subjective like. So this is another one.
Sadik sir, sorry to disturb you. Can we just have the next slide, please? We are just seeing your name. Thank you, sir.
Pardon, I don't understand what you're telling.
Sir, the slides are not moving, sir.
You are not visible.
No,
The slide is not moving. Sir, is not yet changed the slide. I think just
The
introduced.
slide is not changing, sir.
Okay.
Slide not changing, sir. Please, sir.
Okay, right. Are you able to see the screen now? Slides?
Yes, sir, it's fine. Fine, sir.
Okay. Now slides are changing. Visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, visible and changing.
Sir,
Okay.
changing also and visible, sir.
Okay. So there are different types of article. One is newspaper article, another one is feature article. Then we are compelled to do that research articles, because whether we want to submit our thesis means it is mandatory that we have to publish minimum of 2 articles in index journal. Am I right or not? So that what we have to target, we should start our work from our research articles, and in future we should reach up to the newspaper article level. We should acquire knowledge, we should accumulate knowledge, and we should write article. We should be able to write the article up to newspaper level. So that is what I am telling, that imagine you should fix the target today itself. In future we should go up to newspaper articles. Okay. And what all the things are written in the articles, what are the discourse, what are the contents that that is termed as one is expositional discourse. It is most common form of writing. If you write common form of writing like classification, definition, illustration, it comes under the category of expositional discourse. Why I am telling you this, in some of the journals they might have clearly mentioned that what type of discourse that they expect for their article to be published, so that we should write article accordingly. Whether they have described expositional discourse means you should write like this. Sometimes some journals expect narrative discourse, that means temporal order. So upon actions in a chronological order, if you follow this one, that comes under the narrative discourse. Another one is descriptive discourse. So it is a kind of picture making, indicating just like Maxim magazines, otherwise weeklies you have seen that. So they describe only the descriptive discourse with the picture making, indicating what someone, something else, like this, right? And another one is especially research articles, research journals, they take the discourse of argumentative discourse. So which you are familiar with in research methodology, you might have studied about of deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning. Whether you concentrate on this one, that comes under the argumentative discourse, right? So these are all the discourse available. And again, come to this one, types of writers. So when we talk about of the article writers, so they are classified into three categories. One is amateur writer. Who are all they are, sir? This is nothing but the researcher, we people, as the amateur writer, and the individual who is new to the area of publication, and they comes under the category of amateur writer. Another one is freelance writer. So freelance writer means several person write articles, reviews, features, like that. So all kind of topic they would, they would write. So even they will write in newspaper also, periodically in day and day, today, night. So this type of things comes under the freelance writer. And another that they take as a professional writer, full-time business in writing. So we should fix our target that as we are amateur writer today, in future, we would be able to take this position, even professional writer, like that. So that we should fix the target. So these are all the things which I want to tell you. It is very general. It is not, that much 100%, needed. But still, now from this slide onwards, that we are going to see the depth point of view of research articles. When we talk about the research paper, especially because it is a mandatory for us, what are all the research journals? The journals covers in their article as a content. What are all the types of research papers are available? One is short communication. Short communication means just we can 4 or 5 pages on recent enactment, recent development in that particular area. That comes under the short communication. So short communication is highly written by expert, because they want to tell that what is the advancement that they taken at present. So when we become an expert on that particular area, we will find out what are the next process, next level that is our subject is going on. Another one is review paper. So review paper, when we talk about of that, whenever we ask questions to any research scholars, what are you doing? What is your progress? They simply says that I am collecting reviews. Am I right? So collecting reviews means, what is the purpose of collecting review? So when you collect the reviews, when you analyze, we should be able to write review paper, at least a minimum one review paper we should have to write during our research period. So review paper maybe up to 15 pages you can write. You can see these are all reviews relevant to our objectives. Some of the reviews may be that is contrary to your objectives. You should just have a summarizing all those things when you write such a thing. And there is a greater demand in accepting these review papers in the journals. And very few people write review papers. So that is why, my dear friends, what I suggest you that you should be able to write one review paper for your research purpose. So if you write review paper, you will be able to analyze your subject properly. Next one is the research element. Research element, when we talk about in the corona period, you might have seen that in the corona period, what happened, the new variant came. So at that time, some of the scientists have written what is the defects, otherwise what are the impact of those new variant into the society. They have written something else. So if you go on writing such a thing up to 5 or 6 pages, that comes under the research element. So even this is also greater demand. And you might have seen that the research element and short communication might be seen in only maximum, you might have seen that engineering journals, as well as in medical journals. You might have seen that in social sciences it is very less, because research element and short communication is even short communication we can see in social science journals, but especially in medical and pure science journals, you can see that the research element and short communication. And full article I don't want to explain itself. It's nothing but the whatever the survey that you have done, and you are going to explain about of the survey with the objectives and the hypothesis what you have tested. So that comes under the full article, maybe more than up to 15 pages when you write. So these are all the research papers. Next, this is what I want. I mean, this is nothing but the explanation what I have told you regarding start communication, review paper, research element, full article. So which I have told you that now. Let us come to this one, types of journals. So types of journals, when we talk about in this market, in this, I mean, journal market, you can see that there are different types of journals. One is open access journal, another one is limited access journal, and a predatory journal, cloned journal, hijacked journal. These are all the types of journals. What is open access journal? You know, open access journal, which you are familiar that anyone can download that article without paying any money, and it will be in the open access platform. And when we talk about the open access, it has different types also: gold open access, green open access, bronze open access, right? So in such a way, there are different types of I mean, silver open access. In such a way, there are so many types according to the usage. Now, when we talk about the open access, what happened? There are two options in front of us. One is paid open access and unpaid. So paid open access means what? One open access, when you submit your article in the open access, and when you decide that my article should be in the open access platform, if you take this decision and if you select that button there in the, if you select this option in the journals, you have to pay. You can ask me, why do you want to pay now, sir? Because you think that that is the reason that if my article is freely downloaded, number of people may make use of my article, so that they will cite my article in their, I mean, writing in their article. So what happened? I can receive citation for that. I can receive citation. So for receiving more number of citation, I myself come forward to pay. So that the APC charges that comes under the paid open access journal. And what is unpaid open access journal? You know, the editor looks your paper and it looks very fantastic and it has wonderful, and that article has the trending in knowledge. So if the editor decides that this paper should be, this article should be in the open access platform, then you need not pay. So that the APC charges is free, that, and it will be in the open access platform. Some embargo period they will give. So that comes under the unpaid open access. I think that you might have understood what is open access journal, paid and unpaid. Am I making myself clear? And the next one is a limited access journal. Limited access journal means these journals run only on the subscription amount basis. So whatever the institution that they subscribes the limited access journal, these journals, they will pay money as a subscription, so that they run the journal on the subscription amount, so that they never expect any money from any, I mean, article writer. So that what happened, the author here does not want to pay any money. It is always unpaid. That comes under the limited access journal. So I have explained two things: open access and limited access journal. Another one is predatory journals. So listen, predatory journals. What is predatory journals? Why it is called predatory journals? So predatory means maximum what happened, they run the journal. Some of the predatory journals are even good, but majority of the predatory journals, they never follow any standard indexing procedure. They never follow any indexing procedure. They run their own sake and they have their own indexing methods. And if you submit your article today, they don't have that much of rigorous review process, right? Understand? They don't have that much of rigorous review process. What they happen, when you submit your article today morning, when you go home back in the evening, you may find that your article, you may find that message from this journal, your article has been accepted. And further, next morning, next day, they would send one more message to pay the APC charges, 5,000 rupees. So you may have enjoyed that my journal, my article has been, I mean, accepted. That is the purpose, how to pay 5,000 rupees. And your article will be accepted, and immediately next few days, it will be online. So that is always paid. And you know that who are all the promoters of predatory journal? You people are the, I mean, promoters of predatory journals, and there is no any benefit that we are not going to get any proper citations from this type of journals, predatory journals. Another one is cloned journals. So cloned journals especially is with only UGC careless journal. Right, understand? Cloned journals is only with the UGC. I mean, this one you might have seen that. Are you able to see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are
Yes.
visible, sir.
Yes, any one of you just answer Ms. Hussain. The UGC has listed this, cloned journal list on their website, right? I have gone to that website. Now, serial number 6, if you are able to see serial number 6, who is the publisher? Just read it.
That Ratna Halati
Halati Somashkar.
Somashekar.
Somashekar, yes, sir. Who is the, cloned journal publisher?
Same, sir.
Same. Try to understand.
Yes.
So, the same publisher is having his own online publication, right? Under this is print copy. In here, you can find that in the 6th URL NA not available, but in the same at the right side in the cloned journal, they have the URL. Are you able to understand? Now, what happened? There is a limitation in UGC Catalyst. In every issue, they have to accept 150 articles for that one issue. Means they are receiving more than that. Even though for that 150 journal articles also they are collecting money. They are also collecting money for 150 article also. But more than that, then when they collect, they will publish the other articles with the caption that uses the same ISS number. You might have seen that ISS number is the same, right? And the journal name is also little bit variation. You may not find out it. Actually, they are the type of fraudulent. And this type of activities is going on, and UGC has clearly listed it in the website. And UGC knows it very well who is doing this, but they never take action because they have their duty is to make us aware. That's all. Whether we have looked at these things in our website in the UGC Catalyst, then we should be very careful about it. Especially the UGC Catalyst journal, who has to go for UGC journal? Only the people, those who belong to regional languages, right? Regional languages people only should have to depend on UGC Catalyst. Others, in UGC Catalyst second group, that is nothing but the Web of Index journal, we have to go. So that's why the UGC has clearly mentioned here, and they are the separate people. Those who are running the original article, there in the UGC CAR, they themselves run the cloned journals also, and everyone knows it. And so what happened, we should not be the loser of this submitting our article in this type of journals. So up to this, any doubt from anybody? Shall we move further? Regarding
No,
the
sir.
cloned journals, it is always paid, Another one is hijacked journals. It is a mandatory, every
Excuse
university
me, sir.
says. Yes, please.
Sir, I had a doubt regarding the review paper just now you talked about.
Hmm.
We
Review
include,
paper.
yes, sir. Like
Hmm.
while reviewing a paper, what all things should we include while we are writing the review paper? I mean,
Yeah.
should we consider only the methodology or should we consider the results, or what things should we
Yes.
consider while
Yes.
writing
What
the
happened? While you are writing that article, review articles, you should
Yes, sir.
see what methodology they have adopted, right? And another is what are the objectives they have framed. Whether your objectives and their objectives are, same. Whether your objectives are same, and what the result that they have got, so that whether your results with that result is contrary, then you can write about that. So whatever the title you have selected, relevant to your topic, what are the journals which are supporting your topic, so you should write as a one side. Just like the debate, you have to make a debate of your articles with comparing with other papers in the review articles. Am I making so clear? So even all the things.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Hmm.
If my topic regarding my industry which I have chosen and my a group of respondents are different than theirs, then what should we indicate in our review paper, sir?
So that's what I know. If your respondents is only 150, but their responses is 200. For 150, what the results we have got. If it is a case of 200, what the results they have got. So in such a way, we have to make an analysis. We have to write a summary like that, for which we have AI tools nowadays. We have AI tools. Next session, I would tell you what are the AI tools, how it is to be, for especially for writing review paper. There are AI tools, online AI tools are there. I will show you how it is to be compared with that and how it is to be taken as a summary, right? At the time I will tell
Okay.
you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So let us see another one is hijacked journals. So hijacked journals, especially with the which one Web of Science journals, especially in the Thomson Reuters journals. So this is the greater demand for the Web of Science journals. So that always the fraudulents are always on the Google. They are expecting, they are waiting for the people, those who are looking the article, those who are looking searching the journals names through Google. So if you go through the Google with the name of that particular journal, they will hijack you. Let me show you what is hijacked journals. Here you can see that hijacked journal, what they are and how to avoid them. So you might have a reading that. Clarivate means you know very well that it is nothing but Web of Science, right? So hijacked journals are duplicate or fake websites of legitimate one utilizing the title, ISSN and other information of the reputed journal. So what happened? The hijackers, they will create original Web of Science journals content in their, small variation only in the, the address, IP address. So they will create the fake website, and even they might have pasted the archives of that original journal. If your guide says that, yeah, I have already published one article in that journal, have a look at it. Even in the journal, when you look at your guide or article will be available. You may think that, yes, sir, it is available, so it may be original. So that once you send your article to this journal, they will collect money from you, 20,000 to 40,000. And finally, at the time of your submission, you will know that that is nothing but the fake journal you have submitted. So that is the fraudulent purpose. Some of the fraudulents are there. They are doing these activities that is known as hijacked journals. So regarding hijacked journals, it is always paid. Try to understand, it is always paid. So we should be very careful. So try to understand, these are all the types of journals available in the market: open access, limited access, predatory journal, cloned journal, hijacked journals. Now, in our session, what I am going to tell, how to be safe in submitting our article, exact in the journals, how to select the proper journals, and how to submit our article in a safe manner. That is what we are going to discuss. So when we talk about of the open access, as I told you that there are different types of open access. Gold open access is there, bronze open access is there, green open access, diamond and platinum open access in such a way. So even there are reasons behind it why this is open access. But when you select open access, you have to pay. Try to understand, when your article has been, when the editor decides that your article should be there in the open platform, then you need not pay any money. So even you open access cost calculation, there is a, site is available. But if you select international journals as a maximum international journals, they have given this option. If you select open access, then cost calculation also you can do. There are about, they will collect around 30,000 rupees around. Sometimes they will collect only in the dollars. So here you can find that this is the open access cost finder is available. This is regarding Taylor and Francis page. Here you can find that what journal you are needed, and if you go for overflow, this option is there. If you click on those options, it will show the name of the journals, and whether you go for open access, how much it would be, they will show you that. So actually, I suggest that don't go for this one. I suggest don't go for open access with your own. Otherwise, if you go, you need to pay more than 30,000 or 40,000 rupees. So our aim is that we should go for free journals, and we should submit our article. We should publish our article without spending any money, but in time, right? So what should I do, sir? That is the question now. So if you want to go for publication, first of all, you should be very careful that whether the publishing houses are running index journals or not. So who are all the publishing houses? They are highly indexed in Web of Science corpus databases. So one we call as Elsevier, Springer, Wiley Blackwell, Taylor and Francis, and Sage. But there itself one press is there, which is called Vanity Press. They are very dangerous. They will quite often send you message. They will quite often send you email. That is known as Vanity Press. What is Vanity Press? Have a look at it. is a type of publication where authors pay to have their work published either in money or more often in the author's publication rights. So we would publish your thesis in a form of book. They will ask you if you submit your thesis as a book, even if you want to download your own article, if you want to download your own thesis, you have to pay in dollars. So they are called vanity press. Be careful, don't get free with this vanity press, right? So publishing houses means these are all the publishing standard publishing houses, right? Let us go for the how to fix the target journal in Web of Science. So Web of Science is the highly standard citation database which has, there are about 18 indexes are there. There are 18 indices are there, just like Science Citation Index, Social Science Citation Index, Humanity, Arts and Humanities Citation Index. There are about 18 citation index are there in it. So it covers more than 34,000 significant journals in about 150 disciplines, right? Whether you want to fix your, journals, fix your journal from the Web of Science, what to do? First of all, dear friends, from here you should be very careful, because whatever that I'm going to just note down all those things, and you should do in practically, then only you will be successful. As a research scholar, every research scholar should have JCR list of every year. Right to understand JCR. What is JCR means? Journal Citation Report. JCR means Journal Citation Report. Every year it is updating by the Clarivate analysis, right? Thomson Reuters. So we should have to download this JCR. Now the question is that how to download this JCR, sir? So it is available sometimes online also. It is available in Google. Here you can find that JCR updated, even 2023 is also available. JCR impacted. We can download the PDF like this. It is available. See, it will be listing as a, top 100 journals only will be shown on the screen, but you should download that PDF. But sometimes it may not be able to download sometimes, because only the PDF which are uploaded by somebody is available. But whether you want to download full 34,000 journals means what to do, that I'm going to tell. So here you can find that impact factor. So one journal with 254.7, that is, Cancer Journal. Another one is Lancet. You can find that. In such a way, the according to the decreasing order of impact factor, it has been listed here. And the same that you can find out in the PDF form also. So that every research scholar should have to download JCR. Try to understand. You have to download JCR. And another method of downloading JCR is how to download the list of journals in JCR through JCR. Now, I will tell you that some of the students are from universities, right? Whether you want to publish article in Web of Science, this is the must what I'm going to tell. You should have an account in Web of Science first. You should have an account in Web of Science. So how to create account in Web of Science? I'm going to tell you. Some of you are participants are there from universities. Some of the participants are from colleges also, right? So that college may be affiliated to some universities. Whatever that I'm going to tell, you have to carry on these activities in universities. How to do this? Let me tell you that. If one of you just answer me, I will show you. Which university you belong to, just tell me. Any one of you participants. Okay. Now, how to create account, login ID in Web of Science, that I'm going to tell. Out of that, this slide I'm telling. First, what you have to do, go to Google. Just what you have to do, you have to type eShoshindu. eShoshindu. Comes eShoshindu. Click on that. You can find that eShoshindu Consortium for Higher Education Electronics. Click on that. Now it will take you to this page from InfoLibNet. Are you able to see this? Here you can find home, about, members. Members, here you belong to some university, am I right? And this is for all the people. By chance, the people, those who are attending as a participants now from colleges, your college may be affiliated to some universities. You should go for that universities, right? And this activity, what I am doing, this activity you should do in the university campus. Try to understand, my dear friends. You should do this activity at the university campus, at the university IP. University IP means you should not use the Wi-Fi of university. Am I making myself clear? You should use the university IP. Where can get the university IP, sir? You should go to library. I mean, use any system there in the university library that will be connected with the university IP. Now click on the universities. Here, as one of you answered me, do you belong to state university or central university?
The center.
State university.
State university.
State university.
Okay, state university. Tell me the name of university now.
Ambedkar University, Delhi. Ramal University.
What are they? Spell it. Spell it.
Ambedkar University, Delhi. Ambedkar University. Ambedkar University, Delhi.
Your voice is echoing. That's what I'm not able to.
Sir, I will tell you.
Sir, Ambedkar University, Delhi.
Yeah.
Ambedkar University.
It's a Dharwad. Karnataka.
What university?
Karnataka.
Karnataka.
Actually, Dharwad.
Okay, Karnataka. Just I type it Karnataka. Is there university by name Karnataka? Dharwad University.
Yes, sir. Karnataka actually. Karna.
No. Is there university by name Karnataka?
Yes, yes, yes. It is Karnataka University, Dharwad.
There is no by name this here in this database. Is recent university. I think.
Central Institute.
For understanding,
Sir, simply
University of Hyderabad.
go to Utkal University. Sir,
Utkal University.
Utkal.
Utkal University. Yes, comes. Just I type Utkal University, automatically it has come. Okay, sir. Now listen. In the Utkal, in such a way, whatever your university name, just type that. Whether it is there actually for maximum the universities which are established a minimum of 20 years and above that, it will be available in this list. Here, Utkal University, just listen here. View e-resources. Click on view e-resources. Click on view e-resources. Now, this university has this of around 1, 2, 3, around 11, 12 databases are available. These 12 databases, my dear friends, are free to you. Even you can make use of these databases sitting at your home itself. Try to understand. You can use these resources even sitting at your home. Now you can find that Web of Science. Do you understand? Click on Web of Science. All this activity, as I'm repeating once again, you should do in university website, university IP, sitting at the university campus first time.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what if university is not available as an option?
Your university may be available, but you are telling, there is Karnataka is, I think that your university is not state university, some other university.
It's a central university.
Actually, my university is not Karnataka, it's Patna University.
Then it may be available. Patna University may be available.
Okay, sir.
Patna University, just have a look at it. One more thing, Patna University, just let me check. I will come again, Patna University. So you should be very clear. Patna University is in the deemed university or state university or central
university. So it is state university. And the P is capital, I think. I do not know why it is not showing.
No, Patna University, I listen now only. Patna University, when it was established actually.
Sir, it already has a century. It's already celebrating its 100 years, and I don't know why it is not showing.
It is not, but the name, I think that it is not the state university. It may be central university or deemed university.
University, sir. It is a state university.
I don't know. So let me go with Utkal, because whatever the things are available with this, I can go. Here we find that view e-resources. Now again, I am typing, click on Web of Science, right?
So did you also have an option for private universities?
Yes, private universities also options are there.
Okay.
You can see that, right? Here, what you have to do in this screen, you might have seen that sign in register. Here you have to click on the register. Understand? You have to click on the register. Once you click on the register, there it would be asking you about the I mean, your mail ID and your name and other things. So you have to fill in it. So immediately the link will be sent to your mail ID, right? So you have to activate that link, then automatically your account will be updated in Web of Science. Just like I just click on the sign in, as I have sign in it. If I'm sitting at home now today, right? So I am away from my university now, but I have account in Web of Science through my university. Just I sign in. Now you can find that my name will be, I mean, shown on the screen, and I will be in the Web of Science database automatically.
Sir, I just had a small question. For example, when we change jobs between universities, do we have to change the login?
I don't understand what you are asking.
So when we change the job, for example, we go from DU to ANU, then
No problem. No
change the
problem.
login also.
Once you have created, that will be there in that. Okay. Right.
Sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Mute
So
it.
all the processes you have shown here should be done in the university's desktop, or like can be done in private, in own personal laptop.
See,
mute yourself. Snehalata Barik.
Mute. Other people just mute. Actually, first time you should do not in your, I mean, this one laptop. You should create the login ID and password through the university systems by using the IP of that university. And if you use your personal laptop, it can't be done. Right? Understand? But after that, you can, when you open through your personal laptop, it will be shown. So first time you should have the login ID through only through your university IP system, right? Now, one more thing that I want to tell you that. Now listen, here you might have seen here, my name is there on the top. Though I am away from the university, now I have been given remote access once I have created the login ID and password. And one more important thing that I am going to tell you, that is most important thing, this will work only for 30 days. How many days? 30 days only you can make use of this, I mean, account outside. When you log in the 31st day, the message will be shown on the screen, log in the host institution. So that what happened, again, even if you are away from the institution, ask any one of the friends to log in from the institution with the login credentials of your own, and then again it will be activated for 30 days. Try to understand. Am I making myself clear? So it will be working outside 30 days only. In the again 31st day, it will ask you to log in the host institution. Again, you have to, somebody asked this questions to me. I mean, for which if you change the university, 30 days, after 30 days, you have to ask your friend there to log in again with the same login ID and password, and automatically it will, I mean, you can share your login ID and password to anybody, and they will, once they log in from the system, and it will again will be working very fast. No problem at all. Again, now up to this is the method of creating login ID password. Boy, unless you have the login ID and password telling that what is the, I mean, defect that you will do, if you don't have this login ID password, you will not be able to submit your article to the Web of Science journal by your own self. You have to depend on any agent. Try to understand. If you don't have this login ID password, means you have to depend on some agents only. Sometimes you may be cheated by this one hijackers also. Be careful for that. Now let us come to the, I mean, points which I left earlier. What you have to do, as I told you, that whether you want to download JCR, means you should have the login ID password, as I told you that. So what to do? Once you have created the login ID password, in Google, you can just type master journal list. What is the name of that? Note down, master journal list. Master journal list. It will take you to this page. It will take you to this page. And once you have gone to this page, there is a login. It asks the login. If you don't log in, you are not able to get it. So how to download the JCR now? Tell me that. Here you can find that Web of Science. Click on Web of Science. Click on Web of Science. And you can find that all the indexes are shown here: science citation index, social science citation index, arts and humanities citation index, emerging sources citation index, and full JCR 2023 is also available here. So if you click, it will download in the Excel format. Are you able to understand? If you click, it will download in the Excel format, so that you can understand all the 34,000 journals will be downloaded in a fraction of a second. You can have all the list of journals indexed in above sites. Then after downloading this, Excel file, Control F, your subject key term. Otherwise, using the data, you can just extract exact data of your subject code, subject category. That subject category journal will be, you will be very familiar with the Excel also. There you can find that when you click on the data, you can select only subject category. Only those subject category journals will be shown on that particular page. And you can, even it has the link also. Through using that link, you can go to particular journal. So after this, any doubt? Downloading JCR. If you want to make any clarification, here itself you can ask. Let us go further otherwise.
Sir, can I ask this for an independent researcher, how they can go for login and also?
That's what I'm saying. Independent researcher means, don't you, are you not connected with any university?
So suppose I'm working in a central government organization. So I mean to say I'm working in a PSU or bank or something like that. So I'm.
Sir, actually,
so how
you
do
are. Where have you registered your PhD?
Oh, I do in Barampur University.
That university. Through that university.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
IIT, see all the IIT people, IIM people, state university, private university, deemed university, all the things are there in that drop down list. I have taken only state university, that's all. Universities.
Okay.
Right? You can select,
Okay.
right? You have to download this one.
But that should be done in the university campus itself only first
yes,
time.
sir. Yes, sir. Most actually, you know that our government is spending more than crores amount for the research scholars, paying this free to everybody, but nobody revealed it and nobody is using it. The people, the database people are they are enjoying a lot without getting used. So
Sir, just a minute. Suppose some fellow is passed out MBA from the university and he gone for a job, right? But he want to do, as a scholar, he want to do research. As he has already passed, he is ex-student. Now he can go to the same university, can log in over there. Is it possible to create a login?
Yes, you can create. So it is free, sir. Actually, what I'm telling, it is free, right?
Okay. Thank you.
But what happened? It will work only for how many days?
30 days.
30 days. After that, again, you have 30 days. That's why you should have some friends, otherwise enemies there.
Okay,
right?
Thank you.
So you should ask them to log in with the same login credential. Then it will work. Okay. Now, one more thing. Next, after downloading this JCR, you can have the list, and as I told you in the Excel, by using data, you can categorize the data and subject wise, you can select the journal. This is one method. Another method I'm telling you. This is the most important one. I went through the JCR and I just divided the impact factor into this table now. There are about 34,000 journals. Is it so? And the journals which are having highest impact factor 200 above, only 2 journals, which I showed you there on the screen also. Few minutes here. And above 100 to 199, only 5 journals. 51 to 99, 29 journals. You might have seen that in that list there, in this slide, you might have seen that the impact factor high, which are what impact factor journals are high in this list. You can just have a look at it. 2 to 4 only. Am I right?
Yes.
2 to 4 impact factor journals are 4,621. Am I right? And 1 to 1 next category is 1.1 to 1.99, 2, 3, 2, 1. And below 1 impact factors are 1,495. In total, any one of you just tell me what is the the journals in Web of Science have totally, how many journals have impact factor?
10,594.
Okay, 10,594. What about remaining journals? Now question is that they don't have impact factor. Am I making so clear? They don't have the impact factor. I am just link this matter to you. As we are the amateur writer, and if you feel that my article is not that much standard, but I am the beginner, I don't have that much of knowledge to be compete with the highest experienced people, means you should not target with the highest impact factor journals. Am I making so clear? What you have to do, first of all, whenever you want to submit your article, means you should target only the journals which have the impact factor below 1. Try to understand, below 1, otherwise nil impact factor. Once your article, what is the mandatory? It is said there by the universities, you have to publish 1 article, 2 articles in the index journals, and they have never said that you have to submit your article with this impact factor value journal. So that your mandatory is you have to submit your article with the journals which are indexed in Web of Science or Scopus. Am I making this clear? So for that, there are about 20,000 journals, 24,000 journals which don't have any impact factor value. So that we should start our career, we should start our publishing without impact factor journals. Then we should slowly improve ourselves with a less below 1 impact factor journal. Then we can move further. So I don't, degrade you, my dear friends. Don't think so. If your article is accepted in the 200 above impact factor journals, I assure you, giving in writing, one day you will receive Nobel Prize. There is no any doubt at all. But acceptance is the question mark here. That is the reason I'm telling you, as the beginners, what you should do, you should plan like this. So this, slide, is it clear why I'm telling this thing? Anybody? Any doubt? Okay, let me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, as you said, even I am also beginner. I am just focusing on writing myself day by day. So I am improving. I think that in order to publish one paper, whether should I focus on conceptual or empirical, because my topic is a little unexplored, and I thought of publishing my papers in UGC care list. What would be the difference between UGC care list and Web of Science, sir? If I'm a beginner.
Yes, UGC. First of all, you should have the clear idea. UGC care list has 2 sides. Try to, just like the coin has 2 sides, UGC care list has 2 sides of the journal. One side is predatory journal, another side is standard index journal. Try to understand. Now the question is that which side you are focusing, whether you want to go for predatory journal side, otherwise index journal side. List 1 is predatory journal, list 2 is index journal. Am I make myself clear now?
Yes, sir.
So I say that don't go for predatory journal. So you can ask me, so then why UGC care list? Only UGC care list is for regional language people and the humanities people, humanities subject wise, and for them only. You cannot expect the index journals or journals publications. That's why they have the UGC list. And our articles, our journals are available in the Web of Science Scopus. We should prefer going in list 2 Web of Science Scopus, right? Whatever I'm explaining now is regarding UGC care list 2, group list 2. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. Let me go further. Okay, sir. Now the question is that how to escape from the predatory journal? How to check the predatory journal, whether this journal is predatory or index journal? How to check it? That is a question mark now. Now let me show you that. One thing you should see here in this screen also, you can find that impact factor. They say that 3.541. As earlier slide I told, I showed you that the journals which are indexed in Web of Science are having only 10,000 journals have impact factor, but these predatory journals claim more number of impact factor of their own. Actually, it is not so. Getting one impact factor itself very, very difficult in Web of Science. But what these people, impact factor, directly they are telling that 3.541, and there is no any standard behind it, and they quite often send you the mail. Try to understand. Be careful. Keep it in your mind that no indexed journal will send you ever mail. Try to understand. No index journal send you mail to your mail ID. But if you receive any mail from any journal, you can understand that comes under predatory first. Right? Now, how to know the predatory journal? What are the softwares? What are the sites available to find out the predatory journal? Means One is Sherpa Romeo. Sherpa Romeo, you can find that here. When you go to the Sherpa Romeo page, you can find that. Find the news. Here you can find it. In the Sherpa, you have to type the name of the journal, and it will show whether we indexed in which database it will show you. This is one method. One is Sherpa Romeo, don't forget. And but apart from that, there is one easiest method is Bell's list. What is that? Bell's list. So instead of going for Sherpa Romeo, if you prefer Bell's list, here you can find in this Bell's list, they have clearly given potentially predatory scholarly open access publishers. So here you can find that this is an archived version of Bell's list, a list of potential predatory publishers created by a librarian, Jafari Bell. So here all the journals in the markets are listed alphabetically here in this page. Do you understand? When you open this page, by chance, if you have any name of the journal in your mind, just to open Bell's list, come to this page, and you might have seen that web page of that particular journal. Have a look at it. Keep it open. Again, come to this page and Control F. Type the name of the journal and whether it is matching with this page. Just click on, for example, academic sciences. Click on that. Whether it is listed here, you can understand it is predatory. Whether it is listed here, it is predatory. And see the web page of that particular journal and a web page of the journal which is recommended by somebody to you. Just have a look at it. Whether it is same, don't go for this journal. Journals. Be careful, right? This is one method. You can go Bell's list. So all the Bell's list you can find. All the publishers are here, and with this you can find out all the publishers with A to Z. A to Z. Just have a look at that up to Z. All the journals are there. Here you can find that. This is one method, right? Bell's list. Another one is Google predatory. Even in the Google also, the predatory list has been updated. You can find that high impact factor journal and predatory journals. Here you can find they have listed as due to the limitation of the number of characters per page on your website, we had to divide into the list 4 parts in alphabetical order. So if you click on that, the list of the journals are there from alphabetical order. It is there. These are all the predatory journal list given even in the Google. Am I make myself clear? So I hope that you will not hereafter involve in the predatory journal list, right? So how to know the predatory journal? I have given the explanation now. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Moreover, it is, with this you can be safe. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, how to this 3 websites are also using the personal app or university websites, sir? University IP with
so this is not university IP needed. First, okay, only for creation of Web of Science ID only you have to go for university, and whatever that I am showing you now, it is from sitting at your sleeping at your home itself. You can see, no problem, right? Only you need the net connection. Shall I move further?
Sir,
one question more,
doubt,
sir.
Consortium for educational research.
Pardon?
Consortium for education research or website சொன்னீங்க sir.
You have to, I don't want to peel the banana for you. I have given the techniques how to catch the fish. You have to catch the fish. Go to the list and find out. Go to Bell's list, otherwise Google predatory, otherwise Sherpa Romeo. You just go and find out, right?
So one more question.
That also need to be done from the university. Like you showed for Web of Science, do we also need a login for Scopus? And does that also have to be done from the university library?
Only Web of Science I'm talking about. Web of Science, you have to go to university library, right? Because IP is, you cannot get IP from anywhere else. Nobody will, if you have any friends there in the, department, even department systems are there connected with the university IP. If you have any friends there in the department, Otherwise, if you are there in the university department, no problem. Even in the university department also having university IP, right?
Sir, for Scopus, it is not required, right?
No, Scopus, I'm not talking about a Scopus. We are talking still now regarding Web of Science, right?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir, my university don't have the access of Web of Science. It has not subscription of Web of Science. Then what should I do?
I mean, do you have any friends in some other universities adjacent to your university? You
I
go
have to
there.
check.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
go, right? Nearest university which have Web of Science, you can, once you have to go there, that's all. So as a main visitor, you can go and you make, create your login ID. Then you can ask your friends to, again 30 days, it will activate after 30 days. Okay.
Sir, and so without
download
account, without having account, we cannot submit our paper on Web of Science. If we don't have the account, then
Yes,
is it?
yes.
It is.
Yeah.
We cannot submit.
You cannot submit straight away, directly.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sir. Thank you.
Sir, can we download the paper also from that website?
Yeah, you can download the papers. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Okay, sir. Let me move further. Now, why these accounts are needed, as I told you that? Because, my dear friends, try to understand, the approach which we do is wrong. What I want to tell you. What approach, sir? Now that if you write article and then search for the journal is the wrong approach. Try to understand. If you write article first and then if you search for journal, that is the wrong approach. What you have to do, somebody asked me the questions, sir, whether I want to write this discourse like this. No, unless otherwise, first of all, you should fix the journal, select the journal. After selecting the journal, you should read the guidelines of the journals. You should read the proper guidelines of the journal. The journals, they might have given clearly how the article should be, what all the things should be included, how it should be framed. Everything will be given there. Accordingly, you have to prepare your articles. After preparing article, whether it doesn't fit into that particular journal's format, then your article may not be accepted. That is what whatever I am telling you. First of all, you have to select the journal. How to select the journal in Web of Science? I'm telling now. Listen to me. First, as I told you that you should have the account in Web of Science. You have created the account in Web of Science imaginarily. Imagine that again. What you have to do, as I told you earlier, first what you have to do, go to Web of Science Master Journal List. You have to click on Web of Science Master Journal List. Once you have gone here, it has asked me login. Try to understand. It asked me login. That is the purpose. We should have the login ID password. I have just given login because I have already logged it. It will take immediately, no problem. Now it has been logged in. Now see, yeah, my name has come on the top, right? Now what happen? Even if your guide say, imagine, even if your guide say this journal is indexed in Web of Science, don't believe unless otherwise you cross check the journal whether it is in Web of Science or not. By chance, if you don't have any journal in your mind, for example, let me first explain about this. If you have any name of the journal particularly in your mind, and whether it is in Web of Science or not, how to cross check it, that is the matter now. Now, if you know the ISS number, otherwise name of the journal. For example, I just any one of you whose voice is very clear, just tell the name of the journal which you want to check in Web of Science. Otherwise, I will type my own. Any one of you, if you want to cross check any journals which is indexed in Web of Science.
Economic and political weekly.
Journal of Earth Science.
Journal of this is Earth Science simply. So somebody told me, sir, Journal of Earth Sciences. Am I right?
Science.
Only sciences. Journal of Earth Sciences or Earth Science. Now click on search journals. If I search this journal is available in Web of Science. How do I know, sir? The man who has said Journal of Earth Science, will it be border with the blue border? See?
Yes, sir, blue border.
When the blue border is available, This journal is indexed in Web of Science. Whether the blue border is not available with this, I mean, you are searching, it is not in the Web of Science. First thing you should be very clear. Am I making myself clear? Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, as you have selected this journal, Journal of Earth Science, now you should go, what you have, click right side. You already have login ID password, am I right? View profile page. How to? Because I want to be safe from hijackers. I want to submit my article through Web of Science page only. Now you should clear here, view profile page. Click on view profile page. Here you can find a journal website, visit site. Here also you can find, just go down. This journal is, here you can find that core collection index in which it is actually, here you can come down. This journal has impact factor 2023, how much? 2022, how much? You can just, it has no any impact factor value. As I told you that it is okay. Now you can find that 2023, it has impact factor 0.91, 0.73, right? And you can find, learn about journal citation indicator. That's all. Okay. Here you can find that metric value of the journal citation indicator. You might have seen that about of this journal. Now again, come here. This journal is okay. Now you can find that. Click journal website. Click journal website, visit site. Now I am at the safe mode. Try to understand how to submit your article. Now I am at the safe mode. I have to come through Web of Science page. No hijacker will take me out. Try to understand. Here again, you have to create the login ID password for this journal. For every journal, you have to create the login ID and password. And here you can find that aims and scope. You should read, and how to publish with us. The details is given here. Everything we have to, even they have given open access fees and funding. They have given this option also. Everything we have to learn first, then only we have to go for this one, submit your manuscript. One more thing I want to tell you, my dear friend, in index journal, that journals never expect you to send your article with one PDF, otherwise one Word file. They would ask you to submit in different 7 format. 7 format you have to divide your paper and it has to submit. One is article and article heading with the abstract, one name with your name. Second, article title without your name, full paper, one. Again, you have to upload your table separately. You have to upload your graph separately with a, they might have given what is the, I mean, limit of that memory of that. Even further, you have to upload your author bibliography. Then you have to upload your copyright statement. In such a way, there are about 7 files you have to upload. So in standard journals, you have to do such a thing. So if you go to that particular journal, then only you will be able to find out all these criteria. Otherwise, what happens in between, if you send anybody, they will act as a broker, otherwise agent. They will do all those activities and they will submit on behalf of us and they will collect money from us. Try to understand, right? So
I have
this
a question. So sometimes we send papers to conferences and they say that, okay, after the conference, then you have the opportunity to get published in, Springer Journal or something like that. So in that also, do we have to do the, like, is there any way to figure out, like, is it a predatory journal or is that something that we should just trust the conference organizers?
see, I don't understand what you actually ask, because your question is a paragraph.
So sometimes we send the papers to conferences for presentation, and they say that, okay, the organizers will consider certain excellent papers for publication. So in that case, they say that, okay, it will be Springer Index or in certain whatever, like some journal. They don't mention which journal. So in that case,
They are
should we
the
trust them or not?
they are the agent. They are the agent. Actually, the method which I am telling is directly to the journal. They will guide you whether your paper is accepted or not. This type of information only still they never focus on any other information if you follow the method which I am telling.
Thank you, sir.
Now listen, by chance, if you don't have any idea, I want relevant journals of my subjects in Web of Science. Even if you come to master journalist, here, for example, I belong to zoology. I belong to economics. As some of you from social science, economics. Just type economics. Here, click search journals. And it doesn't show with the blue border. So journal relevant to economics are shown here. Now you can find that. These are all the journals. Now you can find that emerging sources citation index. This journal is indexed, the accounting, economics, and law. So most of the people, sir, I don't know what all the journals are relevant to my subject in the economics. Don't worry. Just type like this, so that around how many journals let me show you that. For that subject, economics, straight away with the terminology economics, there are about 1603 journals are indexed in Web of Science terminology economics. So here, by which journal I have to select? One more thing, one more important point I'm going to tell you that Web of Science core collection, it shows that emerging sources citation index. Try to understand. This is most important one. Emerging sources citation index means this journal has impact factor value of less than 1. Try to understand. The impact factor value, the journal which receives less than 1 impact factor value will be automatically indexed in only one citation index, that is known as emerging sources citation index. Try to understand. By chance, even though science citation index are there, social science citation, the journal which are relevant to science, whether that journal has not proved with impact factor more than 1, it will, up to that, it will be indexed only in emerging sources citation index. And once it is proves its impact factor more than 1, then it will be shifted to science citation index. And if it is a social science subject, social science citation index. Up to that, this emerging sources citation index will be combination of all the subjects. So it is giving another information to us. This journal has less impact factor value. Let me see whether it has a view profile page. Click on view profile page, and you can find here impact factor 2023 0.44, 0.54. So that it is clear that this channel has less than 1 impact factor value. And if you submit your article in this type of journals, you may have, more option. You may have the main opportunity that your article may be accepted. Try to understand. But if your article is, your impact factor with the selected journal more number of impact factor, means they will go for rigorous review process. Try to understand. They will go for rigorous review process. Unless otherwise your article match with the standard what they expect, your article will not be accepted. That is why we should be very careful about of looking at these details in Web of Science. So this is the one more method I have told you how to fix your journals in the Web of Science. What are all the journals? Hereafter, you should not tell those who are all participants now. All the participants, how many participants are online now? Tell me, because I'm just looking at the slide. How many participants are there online now?
161.
161.
161.
So my request is to all the 161 participants, hereafter you should not depend anybody. You are the boss. You can decide what journal is best fit for you, and you should decide. I have given the techniques to you. Follow the techniques, and you yourself decide. My journal, this is my journal, and in which I am going to submit. And based on that, you should not go to the highest impact factor. Whatever the methods I have told you regarding the Web of Science, you just follow it, right? So even by chance, if you submit your article, quite often we have to check whether our journal is still in Web of Science or not, because that is even after acceptance, whether they have discontinued, means we will be the loser. How to check, cross check it? Again, I'm telling that Web of Science means the terminology is nothing but the master journalist. Again, click on the master journalist. It will take you to this page. Here you can find that monthly changes archives. Left side also the same is available. Monthly changes archives. So research scholars, when you go to universities or college, every day you should have a look at it. Repeatedly you should see monthly changes. Click on monthly changes. See, January 2024, there is a change. February 2024 changes is available. March, April, May, June, July, August, up to October. And even 2020, the last changes also they have been given in Excel format. You should download this and check whether the journal continues in the same heading. Otherwise, they have changed the title also. Sometimes some journals change the titles. And in front of your journal, whether they have given C's, CEASE, C's, whether they have given, means that journal has been stopped. So better you should withdraw your paper and you should go for some other new journal. Be careful, so that if you submit your article and if that journal has been discarded, means you will be the loser. Be careful about of these things also. For all these things, you should have the login ID and password, my dear friends. And this is the first duty of the research supervisor should have. Whatever I'm telling now, this is the duty of your research supervisor should have explained all those things. Then only you will be able to submit your articles. Simply asking the students, submit your article in Web of Science, submit your article in Scopus, it is not the mean. Actually, you should have idea about of all those things. Then only you will be doing properly. Otherwise, you will not be able to do this all those things. I hope that those who have attended this session will be hereafter will not depend anybody, and yourself can do and pass on this message to all other students also and make them safe, right? Next, this is regarding the Web of Science discontinued list. So
Excuse me,
you
sir.
can download. Yes.
Sir, I just wanted to interrupt and ask you about what is copyright. You said na copyright
Yeah,
something.
copyright means copyright form, whether you, I mean, who are all the authors, they have to sign in it. That journal article has been, you are accepting the terms and conditions of that particular journal, and you have accepted that your article has to be published. Make it publicize in their platform. You have given copyright to them for making it publicized. You have not given the author rights. Copyright you have given to publish your article in the particular journal. Am I making it clear?
So, is there some, I mean, is there some kind of regulations or rules that we have to follow to submit this copyright submission, sir?
No, just they have given one form. They will forward you one form. Otherwise, the form is readily available in their journal site. You have to download and you have to sign it, and you have to send it, submit it as scanned copy. You have to submit to that particular journal. That is copyright form.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so you can find out the discontinued list from another site also. This is regarding that. This site also will be helping you to download that. This is so Web of Science removed journal list. Download removed journal list PDF you can download. This is according to the citation index. So AHCA list of index journals, and you can find social science citation index journals. These are all the journals which have been discontinued, and citation index expanded category journals. In such a way, it has been, if you click on that, this journal, regarding the status of this journal after discontinuation, you can find out. So this is also another method of, I mean, download removed journal list PDF you can download, right? Okay, sir. So this is regarding, so far we have discussed regarding Web of Science. We have discussed about of Web of Science. Up to this Web of Science topic is over. How to fix your target journal in Web of Science, I have explained so far regarding this only. I have not touched so far Scopus. Regarding Scopus, I have to make a move to the Scopus hereafter only. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me up to Web of Science only. Hereafter, we will go for Scopus. Shall we move further? So some of the journals which are indexed in Web of Science, these are all the journals.
Sir, in Web of Science page itself, there is one option to create login. We cannot do from there the login part.
Login means those who have already signed in account, they will click on login. Otherwise, it will.
So to create new account is also optional. There is one option to register. Yes, sir.
Register. There also you have to do that. Register. Through this only you have to do.
We as individuals or anyone which is not belonging to the university cannot do from register option also.
Yeah, register option you can do at your, if you want to create, means you have to go to the institution which has subscription. Otherwise, it won't give you to as a remote access.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you said that once we submit our paper, we won't get any mail. If we get a mail, it is not a
No,
one
no.
time.
Once you submit your article, and in
Yes.
predatory journals, index journals never send you mail to submit article in their journal. Right?
So how can we get to know that like our paper has been published in Web of Science? How they acknowledge us, sir?
Sir, once you have sent it to that particular journal, they will
Yes.
often communicate you.
Okay,
Right to
sir.
understand. I'm talking about a predatory journal means before submission, they themselves come forward to ask you to submit your article in their journal. This type of activity never done by Web of Science or Scopus journals.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay, sir, this is
So do we have to create?
Hmm.
So do we have to create login ID and password for every journal from the
Yeah,
university, or we
yeah.
can do it
No,
from
no,
the
no.
home
That
itself?
you can create at your home itself. Only from
Okay, sir.
university, Web of Science only. Right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. So this is one journal which acceptance rate is 78%. Within 2 months, they will publish. So Science Bulletin, one journal. This is also have free and both free and open access option. Trends in cognitive science. Then comparative biochemistry and physiology. This is also one journal, and the acceptance rate is 38%. Publication charges both paid and free. Journal of Environmental Management. This is also acceptance rate. Within 6 weeks they will publish, and they have both publication charges paid and free. Then Mathematica, this also 95% of the acceptance rate. Within 5 months they will publish your paper. Current biology, this current biology also within 9 weeks they will publish your paper. Acceptance rate is 25%. Trends biotechnology, within 4 to 7 months they will publish with the acceptance rate is 97%. Right? Okay. Placement is over. Let us come to the next part, Scopus. Shall we go for Scopus? Ready, sir? Okay.
Yes, sir.
My dear friends, please keep it in your mind. So far, I quite often repeat one terminology: impact factor, impact factor, impact factor. Right? This impact factor terminology is only copyrighted to Web of Science journal. Be careful in your mind. Scopus journal never have impact factor terminology. First thing. Are you understand? First, whenever we talk about Scopus, we should be very clear that Scopus journal never claimed the terminology impact factor. Scopus journals, they never has the terminology of impact factor. But instead of impact factor, they have the terminology of, they have the calculation of SJR. SJR means scientific journal ranking or Skymogo journal rank. So this is what their calculation equivalent to the impact factor. By chance, if I say I have published one paper in Scopus, means nobody should ask this question, what is its impact factor? You should not ask like this. You should ask instead, what is the SGR value of that journal? Clear? Shall I move further now? First about Scopus, right? Scopus has 3 values: SGR value, site score value, SNIP, SNIP, source normalized impact per paper. There are 3 values, and this Web of Science has impact factor value, right? Impact, there are different calculation. Eigen factor value, H5 index value. There are 3 different characteristics you are used there in Web of Science. In Scopus, different 3: SJR, site score, another one is SNP value, source normalized impact per paper. Okay, now question is that, sir, Web of Science is highly standard journals are there in Web of Science. Next, somewhat diluted quality I can find that Scopus. When compared to Web of Sciences Scopus, Scopus is next category. Web of Science is the top category. Am I making so clear? Then how to find journals from the Web of Scopus? This is the question. So now what you have to do, any one of you, those who are interested in finding your subject journals in Scopus means, please respond me. What subject you belong to?
Supply
So
chain management.
marketing.
Now listen, what you have to do,
Political
go
science.
political
Marketing.
science, marketing, anyhow. Okay,
Higher
let us
supply chain
take
management.
Economics.
okay, any one of you, economics for example, imagine that. Now listen, this activity you can do at your home itself with a net connectivity. Just type SJR, just type SJR in Google. It will take you to this page. Click on journal ranking, click on journal ranking, right? SJR, you have to just type SJR and it will take you to this page, and you have to click on journal ranking, right? Now, as somebody told that there are about 29,165 journals are listed here in this page. What subject you belong to? You just click on this one. Somebody told that economics. Am I right? I just click on economics, econometrics, and finance. Am I right? Shall I select economics? Only that, economics people, those who have told me. Scroll down. And all subject categories, economics with all subject categories you can do. Right? Madam, somebody told economics. Are you online? Speak me.
Yes, sir.
Do you want
Yes,
to
sir, economics.
do you want to compete at the world level? Otherwise, only with India. Otherwise, only with the Asiatic region. Tell me.
For India.
Only India, sir. I don't want to go with other country journal, sir. Only I want India journal. Click on that. Type India. Right, India. Then journals. Click on journals. So if you do at your own, you can find that there are about 16 journals. There are about 16 journals. You can find there are about 16 journals in economics. You can find that all the journals. Do you find our national flag here, right side? There are about 16 journals from India, which are indexed in Scopus. In a fraction of a second, you can have got. Here you can find that SGR value. They have not given impact factor value, right? In such a way, every subject, even you can download view PDF also. You can see these things in PDF also. Otherwise, you take it out. Here you can find that these are the journals. This is available. Here you can find that Q2, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 journals are here. Q4. Now, what is Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4? So the journal, yes, the journal which receives highest SGR value, their journals are, according to the subject disciplines, are going to be ranked from 1 to 100. The journals which has received highest SGR value is rank 1. Then in reverse, so in decreasing order, 1 to 25 ranks are Q1 journal. That is called Q1 means you can find here, right? Question. Here you get there quartile. What it is called quartile, right? Q1 means Q means quartile. Quartile 1 journal. Now here it has received Q2 from India. Q2 journals is available. Q2 journal is 20 rank from 26 to 50. Q3 journals means 51 to 75, and Q4 journal means here you can find that 76 to 100. So this type of journals are listed here. Now the man who has given the answer Q4, I mean this one, economics, which journal would you like to publish? Q1, Q2, or Q3, or Q4, sir? Answer me. Would you like to publish in Q1 journal, Q2 journal, Q3 journal, Q4 journal?
Q1, sir.
Q1 means your article will not be accepted very easily. Try to
Sir, we
understand.
should start from the Q4 actually. Q4 or Q3.
Yes,
And then
because
we can go for the
even
Q2 and Q1.
yes, what happened, some of the journals may not have Q value also. Even we can start with the Q without Q value also, we can start, so that our article will be easily accepted. Otherwise, what happened? Our article will be, our article should be that much of standard, then only it will be accepted. Okay, so that we should see that SGR value, according to the SGR value, it is indexed in Web of Science. Now the problem is solved. I think that all the 150, more than 150 participants are there online. You should select the subject categories here. You yourself can do. There is no any fee for that. It is very free. Sitting at your home itself, you can find out the name of the journals which are indexed in Scopus relevant to your subject. Here all the subject category has been given. Relevant subject category, just for example, I belong to social sciences, sir. Social sciences journal. All the social sciences journal, just click on social sciences. For here you can find that there are about, from India, there are about 51 journals are there. Asiatic region, in the Asiatic region, you can find that there are about 425 journals are here. 425 journals with link also there. If you click on that, it will take you to that. For example, if I did global translation, just I click, it will take you to that particular journal details. Here you can find that details of the journal and home page of this journal, global transition. And in such a way you have to come, and here you can find that site score of the journal is 18.9. That's why it is Q1 journal, right? And in such a way you should come to this journal through Scopus only, by escaping from hijackers. Try to understand. Here you have to come and you have to create sign in, and you have to submit your article from here. Submit your article from here. This is the method you have to. And even here 11 days, first time decision is 11 days. They will take only 11 days to give the first decision whether your article is valid or not, and they will take 57 days for reviewing your article. Within 109 days your article will be accepted in such a way. But article publishing charges is $450 for open access. If you select open access, they will collect money from you, right? So this is the method you can submit your, find out your article, I mean journals from Scopus. So we have entered in Scopus now. Do you have any doubt now regarding the Scopus, how to select article, I mean journals of your subject category?
Sir, my doubt is that I would like to search for a management category in supply chain management, but I am unable to find out. Sir, can you help me how to find out a supply chain management in particular?
So if supply chain, it is not the major heading. You should go with only major heading.
Okay. That means which head I have to go, sir? Management, business management?
Yeah, you have to go for only management. So here you can find that.
Can you check, sir?
On your subject is business management and accounting. Here only you have to go. Okay. You click on that and see whether categories are all subject categories here. Business management, accounting, industrial relation management, information system management. Which one is very quite relevant to your topic? You can go. Otherwise, you should go with the general categories, and you should see the journal regulations. There in the journal regulations, they have given what are all the subject they are taking. Within that, accordingly, you can take. Right.
Okay. Thank you,
right?
sir.
So this is
Thank
the
you,
method.
sir.
Right, sir. Now this is the method you should go for Scopus first. Right. By chance, even if your guide says this is the journal indexed in Scopus, don't believe unless otherwise you cross check. How to cross check? What you have to do in Google, just to type Scopus. You should type Scopus in Google. It will take you to this page, and this is also free, and you need to worry about it. It will take you to this page automatically. Sitting anywhere in the world, you can type this one Scopus. It will take you to this page. Here you can find that sources. Click on the sources. Once you click on the sources, you can find that there are 4 options given here: subject area, title, publisher, ISSN number. Subject area means if you want to find out the journal in particular subject area, this is another method. So in this subject area, for example, what subject area you belong to, even there is another option. I told you, instead of SGR, you can take this one also. Arts and humanities applies. Arts and humanities, what all the journals are available? There are about 6,493 journals are available. One by one, you can have a look at it. Otherwise, one more method, if you have exact title, in your mind, just type the name of the title. If anybody has the name of the title which is indexed in Scopus, tell me. I just cross check and tell you. Scopus journal.
African Journal of Biological Sciences.
African Journal of
Biological Sciences.
Journal of what sciences?
Biological Sciences.
Library.
Okay.
LI. Am I right? Am I typing properly?
Biological, sir. African Journal of Biological.
Biological sciences. Yes, it is shown there. Okay, just click on that. It is shown there. Sorry, we can remove that thing. So arts and humanity is not there.
Hello, sir.
Yes. African Center. Yes, biological sciences, South Africa. Yes, this is there. Now you can find that site score value here, highest percentile, citation, like that. And even the journal may be available sometimes. Now you can find that if there is here, it shows that NA by chance. If it shows NA means that journal has been discontinued. Try to understand one method. If it is the calculation here, you can find that NA here means that journal has been discontinued, but it has live journal. Click on that. African Journal of Biological Sciences is available. Just if I click on that, it will take you to this page. Something like that. Now that some error there in the page, but it is there. The journal is available in this one. Scopus, it is available actually. This journal is available with the details. Some error is there in Scopus page. That is why it doesn't show now.
Yes, sir, there is some error.
Some error there. Okay, no problem. So that in such a way we can cross check any name of the journal. When you cross, how it would be, just show me on the screen now. This one slide, you can find that title. If you type, automatically it will come down, and once it is there in here with the calculation, it will come like this. And again, if you click on that, it will take you to this page. Here it will show Scopus coverage years. You should note down Scopus coverage years. And here up to present it has given means you can understand that journal is up to present. By chance, if it is not at present, it will show from which year to which year it is indexed. And if it is not in the current year, you should not submit your article to that particular journal, right? This is another method of cross-checking your journal. By chance, how to find out that discontinued journal in Scopus? Now,
sir.
Yes.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but one question I have, that I searched for one journal and Scopus, its Scopus coverage year was up to 23, but it was not into discontinued list.
No,
so
up to 23 means it is going to discontinue.
But it's already showing in the Scopus list till now.
Yes, sir, that's what I'm telling.
But
even
the Scopus coverage year was up to 23.
Clearly given 23 up to, it has been in the coverage 23 only. It is there in the Scopus list. It has been discontinued for this year. What doubt you have?
No, when I downloaded the discontinued list, it was that journal was not there.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Here you can find that one discontinued list. Here you can find. Sorry. Here you can find the download the source list title list, include discontinued source list. Has been given here or not?
I downloaded the source list. It was there, and it
Yes,
showed that the coverage year was up to 23.
Then
and when
what
I
is the doubt?
the discontinued list,
yeah, there is no need. I mean, it was that journal has paid up to 2023 and up to the Scopus. Then how it will remove it from the list, source list? What happened to the articles which are indexed in 2023? Do you want to expect? I mean, delete it? How do you expect it? They have clearly, Scopus has clearly given The coverage year is only up to 2023. It cannot be shown as a discontinued list. They never give you separately. Okay.
Okay.
They will include even the discontinued list. This is what I'm showing you here again. Here in this page, download the source list, title list. They have given includes discontinued source list. Our duty is to cross check. Our duty is to cross check up to what year this coverage is. So whether it has shown that up to 2023 means now only 1 month is remaining. It is the 2024 is going to complete. That means in 2024 that journal has not paid the subscription to Scopus. That's why they have not covered the articles which are published in 2024 in the Scopus indexed. So that's why you can download this one.
Okay.
Sir, if I may ask one question related to this. Sir, actually, the Scopus is showing the coverage years, like from this year to this year. Does Web of Science also shows the coverage years?
Yes, when you download the JCR, when it is there in the JCR, it will show. The JCR only it will be available. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Whether it is not in the JCR also, it has been clearly given cease. Cease means it stopped.
Okay, I have to check the monthly JCR report or the yearly.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. So we can download the list, including the discontinued list also. Okay, sir. Now up to that last slide, Scopus is over. So we have discussed about of Web of Science in depth and Scopus also in depth. Right. Now there is an aggregator. What is aggregator? We know, sir, I don't want to go in check with Web of Science Scopus separately, sir. Then what should I do? Come to this page. Journal selection tips I am going to view. Just type journalsearches.com. When you type journal searches down, it is an aggregator. It will take you to this page. Let me close all the pages. So many things are open. Right. Yes. Here we have come here, journalsearches.com. And here, if you want to find out any journals relevant to your subject, if you have any abstract, you just paste it here. Otherwise, if you type keywords, you can paste it here, right? Any area, and just type and submit. You can find out the journal, one thing. Otherwise, what you have to do, I want to find out top journals in my subject. Click on top journals on the top. Click on here, top journals, and list of top research journals in 2024. Come to the left side. What subject you belong to? Any one of you tell me what subject top journals would you like to say?
Political science journals.
Economics.
Higher education journals.
Yes.
Sir, tourism and hospitality.
Yes. You can just left side. You can find that subject is there. Here in the subject, for example, let me check with the history. History, if I click on history, the top 110 history journals are shown here. And here you can find that SGR value. SGR value means which subject, which database it is indexed? SGR.
Scopus.
Web of Science, sir.
Not a Web of Science. SGR means Scopus only. Right, here you can find that all the Scopus journals have been listed here with a link has been given, right? So which highest SGR value is also given. So in such a way we can find out top journals list here in this from this site. It is an aggregator, right? And even here, if you want to say, sir, I want only few months left behind to submit my thesis, sir. So go for click on fast publication. And here you can find the left side subject, arts and humanities. If I click on arts and humanities, what are all the journals published very fast in this? Click on that. Here you can find that publication time 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 2 weeks. See, 2 weeks, within 2 weeks. Open Research Europe. If you click on this journal, within 2 weeks they will give you the result, whether your publication time, it will take 9 weeks. So I'm talking about weeks. That means within 1 month, 2 months, right? Here you can find that. Within 3 weeks means within a month. 1 month, 1 week, in such a way, within a month. So here, in such a way, we can select the fast publication also according to your subject wise. Okay, sir. And somebody says that, sir, I'm not able to pay money for my publication, sir, I belong to poor family. Then no problem, click on free publications. Click on free publication. Here, list of free publication index in Scopus, and SCI means it is in Web of Science also, Science Citation Index. Okay. Here, subject wise up left side. I just take economics, econometrics, click on economics, econometrics. And what are the free publications? So here you can find that there are about some journals which have free publication. 120 free economics journals are there. Free, right? And you should go and you should see the scope of the journal and whether your subject and with this scope matching, you can go with this journal. This also free publication tools are available. This is one aggregator page, searchjournal.com. Note down this. From this, you can find out top journals in your subject area, fast publication in your subject area, and free publication in your subject area. Within this, you can submit your articles and you can be benefited. So regarding this over, shall I move further? Another aggregator is ABCD index, academic business current data index. When you go for this index also, ABCD index, this is also one aggregator. You can just type it, right? Here you can find that, type the name of the journal. Even if you just type the subject itself. For example, I just type subject history. I want journals for the subject of history. If I click on that history, it shows that. Here you can find that these are all the journals. And do you want the journals, which country journals? If you say that I want journal from India and I want only free journals, but it should be indexed in Scopus. And rating, I don't want to mention rating, right? If I click on that, these are all the journals from India and is indexed in Scopus. It is free journals. The name of the journals have been given here. There are about 4 free journals, 5 journals are there in from India. This is one more index. What is the name of the index? You know, ABCD index, right? ABCD index, in which your subject, only you have to type the subject. For example, if I belong to political science, just I click on search journals. In the political science, I want the journal from which country? Let us go with the Sri Lanka, because they may accept my paper. Sri Lanka, right? Free journals, indexing in Scopus. SCSC means Social Science Citation Index, Emerging Source Citation Index. Okay, that is nothing but the Web of Science, right? Scopus. Click one journal is from Sri Lanka, which is free, indexed in Scopus. After checking that, you just take this journal and cross check in the Scopus, source list. Then you can find out whether it is really in Scopus or not. So regarding this, if I click on, the details have been given. For issue quarterly journal, it is full detail has been given regarding this journal, right? This is another aggregator which will help you to find out your journal, right? Subject journals. So up to this, any doubts? Are 2 aggregator I have given, right? And what is aggregator? You know, this is nothing but combination of both Web of Science Scopus. Yes.
Sir, if we have done a research in India, then can we publish it in a journal of another country?
Sure. Research visibility should be world level, not limited to particular country. Okay. What is the state of affairs? What is the results from India? You can expose to the world level. No problem at all.
Okay, then the respondents and all those things will be from India only.
Yes, no problem. Yes, we can submit anywhere. We can publish anywhere in the world, right, sir? So I have given two aggregators now. So aggregator
And
means
so, on these aggregators, can we get the cloned journals too, or all these journals, whatever we are getting here, will be authentic?
yes, that's what. Which subject you belong to?
So economics.
So again, see, I type economics in this aggregators, economics. Now what I do, just have a look at it. Economics. Now filters here. I want the journals from India, filter, free journals, indexing. This is the most important one, not predatory journals, right? Scopus is a standard database. Social Science Citation Index is a standard database. ESC means Emerging Source Citation Index is, these two indexes are in Web of Science. I showed you, right? Scopus.
Yes, sir.
Click on Scopus. So there are about 3 journals published from India, free journals in economics, right? These are free journals indexed in Scopus. And even if you have doubt, you just copy this Indian Journal of Agriculture Economics, copy this and go to Scopus, right? Just type Scopus. Just type Scopus here in the title page, paste that name, Indian Journal of Agriculture Economics, find sources and find out whether this journal is available or not. Indian Journal of Yes, it is available. Indian Journal of Agriculture Economics available, right? Click on that. We should cross check it. The method I have told you. So already I told that this is something wrong with that. I mean, cross checking pages, but this is that, right? Available. And with this site score value is also available, right? This is 2023 metric means still it is indexed in Web of Science, Scopus, right? In such a way we can do. Right, this is what ABC index, that is one more aggregator I have told you. Clear? Shall we move?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in some journal there is they have not mentioned the acceptance rate. So in that case, what we should do?
Acceptance rate, they won't. I mean, for which I will tell you one. For this type of things, acceptance rate is not clear about it now. I will tell you.
So in some journal they have not mentioned it.
Yes. I would tell you how to do this, what to do. For example, history. How to solve this problem. So India, paid or free. Okay, indexing in Scopus. Some journal studies in history. Just page publication, philosophy, peoples in history. So I just take this one. Madhu, India, Indian Economic and Social. This one. Website, stage publication. We should go to that particular journal page, right? I have come here. Here I have come here, that particular journal. Open one paper. Open any one paper, right? In here, what you have with the DOI online first. In PDF, we have to open. In PDF, we have to open. Actually, it is there. This PDF is not available. I mean, here, madam, just note down this. Yes, here is the restricted. One thing is here. Once you have gone in the PDF of that particular article, you can find that when it is received date will be there. Am I making it clear? Received, then reviewed, otherwise resubmitted, something like that, otherwise accepted, right? When it was received, when it was accepted, you can find that the gaps that they take. If you find that gap is very minimum, the acceptance rate is high. If the gap is very high, the acceptance rate is very less. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before submitting your article, you should check this also, whether the acceptance rate, whether the fast publication is or not, whether it is, I mean, received date is November 2022, accepted November 2024 means you should not go to that particular journal. It will take minimum 2 years to accept your paper. That acceptance rate is very, very less. The meaning is the acceptance rate is very, very less. Okay.
Sir, I have also for creation of this Cooper ID, the same scenario like
Wait. Your question is wrong. Creation of Scopus ID, you cannot create the Scopus ID at all at your own. First thing, be careful. Scopus ID cannot be created. Web of Science, that is different. Scopus ID is different, right? Scopus ID cannot be created, sir.
Okay,
Now,
okay, sir.
You can continue your question now.
Sir, okay, understood, sir.
Scopus ID.
Scopus ID
Login credential is different. Login credential, right?
Yeah, login. Any individual can log in for this.
Login credential in Scopus journals only you can create, not in the Scopus database. But in Web of Science database, you can create login credentials, right? The same way, Scopus login credential also you can create whether you have subscription at your institution. Right? Understand, my dear friends? If you have subscription in Scopus in your institution,
My question is that how can I start to review the paper through online mode?
if you have subscription there in your institution, then only you can see the paper in Scopus. Am I making so clear? If you have subscription in your institution Scopus, then only you can see the papers in Scopus, and it will not be given remote access. You cannot see from your home. Web of Science you can see from your home, but in Scopus you cannot see. Even though you have subscription at your institution, you cannot have the remote access facility at your home unless otherwise you have that remote access platform provided by the universities, like that MyLoft, right? MyLoft platform is there, through which you can through MyLoft you can see at your home itself, but through login ID you cannot see. Have you got my point? Okay. Right. Now see, let us go another aggregator. I have given two aggregator. One is searchjournal.com. Another one is ABCD Index. Another aggregator is UGC care list. Try to understand, my dear friends. UGC care list is not the database. Try to understand. UGC care list is not the database. Just as the aggregator I have shown you, that searchjournal.com, just the ABCD Index, UGC care list is an aggregator which is been created by the Savitri Phule University, right? So here we should not make it confuse yourself with the sir, Web of Science, Scopus, just like the database. UGC care list also a database. It is not the database, it is an aggregator. So in the UGC care list, I will show you that when you go to UGC care list, it takes a lot of time. Yeah. This is UGC care list. Are you able to see it? Here you can find that stuff cloned journal as I shown you earlier. Now you can find that UGC care list group first, group second. UGC care list group 1 is nothing but the list is provided by the, so this journal is recommended by the IQAC and the principal and accepted by Savitri Phule University. But I cannot say that it is the 100% standard journals. Maybe they are also called predatory journals, right? They are also, in other words, can be called as a predatory journal. In UGC care list group first, how to cross check UGC care list group first, you can find here all sciences 252 journals are there, social sciences 322, arts and humanity 340, multidisciplinary 116, Indian languages. If you want to cross check, you can just select title, and if you type that name of the journal and click on search, it will be shown. Otherwise, the journals which is started with alphabetical order. For example, the journal starts with a E. Just click on the journals which are started with E will be shown here. And here you can find that whether it is discontinued or continued, everything will be shown here clearly, right? By alphabetical order thing. Otherwise, what you can do, come to the left side. Here, click search. Click on that. Group first, group second. Group first, click again. Recently added journal. Quite often the research scholars should cross-check recently added journals. Just click on the recently added journal. There are about 16 journals have been recently added in the which one? UGC care list group 1, right? You can find out. Recently added, there is no problem in it. But the problem is that in the group group first journal, recently discontinued journal, you have to cross check quite time to time. Here you can find that these are all the journals. About 11 journals have been discontinued from recently in the year, I mean from July 2024. These 10 and one more journal, 11 journals have been discontinued. From we have to cross check whether you are, I mean, if you have selected any journals in the UGC care, whether it is available or not, you have to cross check. This is I mean group first journals regarding. Group second is nothing bad. Here you can find that UGC list group second, Web of Science, Scopus. And apart from MLA, MLA means Modern Language Association journals also in the UGC group list second too. Here also they have given delisted journal from group second. Even the journals which are discontinued from Scopus also they give. Even they may be in listed in Scopus, but for some reasons the UGC might have delisted from their UGC, I mean list group second also they might have delisted. In such a journal, we should not submit our article. Okay. So regarding UGC care list, any doubt? Let us come here. UGC care list regarding any doubt, you can ask me now. UGC care list.
Sir, what will happen? Sir, I have one doubt. So, sir, what will happen if when we submit the articles, it is in the Scopus listed and the or Web of Science listed or UGC listed, but after that it will be discontinued by the
Yes.
UGC or the Scopus or the Web of Science. So in that case, what will happen, sir?
So listen, even by chance it is discontinued means whenever your article has been published in Scopus, for example, Scopus, try to understand in Scopus. Here, whether your article has been published in Scopus and it is indexed in Scopus means you need not worry. For example, let me show you how it would be. Now, Scopus. For your question, I'm answering. Listen me carefully. Scopus here. Here you should go to here Scopus. Here, do you find author search? Click on author search. Click on author search. Here you should type your name. Just I type my name, right? Name has been typed here, and affiliation I am from Annamalai University. I just typed Annamalai University, and I just search here. Scopus is some problem with Scopus actually now. That's why some error is going on.
Sir, does the same thing can be done in the Web of Science?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I would have shown you.
Sir, it needs last name, sir.
No, not necessary. Once it will come automatically. So actually, some error is there in the Scopus going on. Scopus 20, this error is going on still morning, right? And if it is shown under my name, try to understand, I have published about 35 articles in Scopus. I have Scopus ID. That Scopus ID has been given by Scopus itself. If you publish one article, try to understand, even if you publish one article, automatically, let me find out whether otherwise through Google I will go. My name, Sadiq Bachar is in Google. Just I type my name, it will show. Yeah, This is regarding this one. Google Scholar, this is IRNS. Let me go with IRNS. Let us check, cross check whether it has immediately. This is my Scopus ID. You can find that. This is my Scopus ID. This number. Let me cross check. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, you can find that. This is what I have shown you. Once under my name, when I crash under my name, this is a Scopus ID is given by Scopus. If I publish only one paper means they themselves give it. It is like a green card. Right, understand? And once this article title has been reflected in under my page, we understand or not? Once the article has been reflected and article title has been reflected under my name page, author page, nobody has the right to deny this paper. Your question answered. Now you can ask me. Discontinued. Who has asked this question?
Yes, sir, understand, sir.
Okay, once it is indexed here means even though that journal has been discontinued, no problem, because this count has been taken by NAC. I mean, taken by our institution for the NAC purpose, and it has been shown, and nobody has the rights to decline that this paper is this journal has been discontinued. No problem, it has been discontinued thereafter, but it is indexed in Scopus. The same way you can find here in the same way. The same way, this is regarding Web of Science. Researcher ID it is called. Whether I have published paper in Web of Science means researcher ID. If I click on Web of Science, researcher ID, it will take you to this page. Yeah, this is a researcher ID. There are about 144 total documents are there. So here it is text there means nobody has the rights to say this paper is not indexed in Web of Science. Am I making myself clear, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. So up to UGC Catalyst. Now try to understand. I have explained two databases, Web of Science, Scopus. There are separate database. But aggregators are three aggregators. I have told you two private aggregators. That is nothing but one search journals.com. Another one is ABCD Index. And our UGC aggregator is UGC Catalyst. Are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us come to some of the general point of view. Single goal in single attempt. By chance, when we want to publish our article, we will see that this is the journal page. Here they have said that SGR value, some SGR value, some 0.343, for example. Here, if I publish article in this journal, my article will be indexed in Scopus, and in my profile, this article, this journal article will be shown. So my goal, single goal in single attempt, I have done it. But what happened? Double goal in single attempt also can be made. How to do this, sir? If I select this type of journal, this journal has shown me. Anyone ready to answer my question? It says that SGR value. SGR value means it is indexed in which database?
Scopus.
Scopus. The same journal also says that impact factor value also. See, I have given two box now. Impact factor means which it is indexed in?
Web of Science.
Web of Science. If I publish article in this journal, my profile will be updated in both Web of Science and Scopus also. And in my interview, they are asking, have you published any article in Web of Science? I would proudly say yes, sir. And the same question they are asking, have you published any article in Scopus? I would say yes, sir. So totally, how many articles I have published today?
One.
Only one article. Only one article I have published today, but my profile is updated in both Web of Science and Scopus. So that double goal in single attempt. So if you target this type of journals, your visibility in both the database will improve. Try to understand. Both of the databases will improve. Why it is so, sir? Why do you, sir, want to tell about of only Web of Science, Scopus, Web of Science, Scopus, sir? Because I have already told you that. That is the reason. If you go on publishing in Web of Science, Scopus, your visibility will be high. Now you can find that just I type my name there in the Google. Just I type my name in the Google. Automatically, Sadiq Bacha researcher has come. Now see, you can find that full my name with Google Scholar, IRNS, Anomality. Here you can find ResearchGate. So all the profiles are there in AD Scientific Index. So that what happened, this is what the speciality of the Web of Science Scopus. Quite often our article will be referred by somebody else, so that our name will be popularized in the, Google platform also, and it will be shown, our full papers you can see, so that we can find out. So here, what is the use of further things? One more thing I want to tell you, that here you can find that just there is one more software is there. The name of the software is Publish or Perish. Publish or Perish. Here you can find your Google Scholar. Just I click on the Google Scholar profile. Remind me later. Google Scholar profile search. I just type my name. I just type my name. I just type my name here. Okay, I have given. Immediately, whatever publication I have done, all the things have been listed here. Do you find that this is the software available online, readily available, Publish or Perish? Here you can find that the right side. From 2020 to 2024, I have published it. So how many total paper I have published? There are about, you can find it here. There are about, here it has been shown. My H index, something else. Sorry. This is some other stuff. I'll just take my one. Here you can find that there are about 157 papers have been published by me. You can find here 157 papers have been published by me, and my H index is 16, G index is 24, all the details. Even if I want to see my papers, if I click on this paper, the paper will be open because of the. So here you can find that this paper, even if I click on this paper article, it will be always online and it will be shown. See, this paper has been shown here with the name mine. Here it is my name. And just I will tell you one thing. Do you have, if anybody, Google Scholar account, anybody?
Sir, I have one question.
Sir,
when we search for the article to get the citation and save from publish or perish, how we can find after the topic which is not open access, which is not available freely? How we can find it?
Yeah, we can find it through this one, Sci-Hub.
What?
Through Sci-Hub, SCI.
Okay,
Sci-Hub. You can find out through Sci-Hub. Otherwise,
sometimes Sci-Hub also give a message. Unfortunately, we cannot access to this topic.
Yes, actually, if it is the case, closed access means we can get only abstract. By sometimes what we can do from this Publish or Perish, we can get it. From this Publish or Perish, this we can get it.
Okay.
This site will, this software will help you to take the paper. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Any one of you have Google Scholar account? Google Scholar, has anybody published already any papers? Participants. Otherwise, you can give your guide name. Your guide name. Who has Google Scholar account? Sitting here itself, I can find out what all the papers have been.
Guru Datta Jappi.
Pardon?
Guru Datta Jappi.
Spell it. What's
GURU?
GO.
GU.
Your voice is echoing. That's why I'm not able to catch up your sound.
Shall I write?
But I should have to come out.
No issues. Guru Datta Jappi.
Guru
Datta Jappi.
Spell right. Guru Dappa.
Okay. JAPEE.
1 minute. GURU, Guru Dappa. DH, am I right?
DA.
DA.
Double TA.
Datta.
Okay.
Guru Datta.
Jappi. Jappi.
Spell.
JAPE. Double E.
Jappi. Okay. Which institution?
Gujarat University.
Gujarat University.
Yes.
Gujarat University. Let me find out. So I click on that. Guru Datta Jappi, Professor Gujarat University. Sitting here itself, I can find out what all the publications he has published. So there are about 72 publications. 72 publication has been with this account. See, somebody asked me, sir, we are not able to find out, see some of the paper. Just I click on one paper. Just click on one paper, and here you can find that. Have I got it in fraction of a second? Tell me, sir.
Thank you, sir. Nice, sir.
So in fraction of sitting anywhere in self, we can find out whether you follow this activity simultaneously.
Sir, I have one question regarding that.
Hmm.
So this paper, as you open, is automatically available in Google or been uploaded
No.
by the editor?
Actually, it is not automatically available. This software will bring it from the site.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Journals.
Otherwise,
Okay.
what happens? Some SCI-based journal, you cannot have uploaded fully PDF paper to be opened
Yes,
up by
yes,
this
yes,
one
yes,
as a
yes, yes.
copyright.
In Google Scholar, we cannot upload. There is a black simultaneously in the research gate we can upload. Right. That is regarding the Google Scholar. Okay, let us come to this point. So almost, the time is flying fast. I have covered only these areas. Right.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question regarding publishing or perish. Do we have to download it and install in our system to
free. You can download today itself. You can download, publish or perish Windows version. You can download. You can install at your system.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So we have reached up to this one, sir. So even sometimes, some people are, not able to go straight away to the journals. They can go with the, conference proceedings. Also, some journals, some conference organizers, standard conference organizers, they will collect the articles and they will publish in the, conference proceedings in the Scopus also. But this is a rigorous process. Is that they will ask you to send only abstract. And after you are going through your abstract, they will find out whether it is trending. They will ask to send full paper and they will review it. Then only your article will be accepted. But they have given one cautious terminology. Only selected paper will be published in Scopus, right? So that selected paper terminology, I don't know. They may collect money from you or something else, I don't know. But this is another backdoor method, publishing your article in Scopus. That is different. Okay. And you can ask me, sir, how do I know that these conferences are standard conferences are protected where it is? So if it is a case, this is the site which you can have a login ID password. They will give you the notification. For example, conference.alerts.com, conference.alerts.com. If you go here, you can find that subject wise where the conference is going to be organized. Standard conferences will be shown here. Right, subject wise it is shown, social sciences and the humanities, and even country wise. If you have passport and if you have money to wander for conferences, even for example, I want to go for Japan. For example, I just click on Japan. Any conferences of Japan, if I click on, so these are all the conferences is going to be organized very soon at Japan. They have given the details. If you click on year wise, so month wise also he has been given here, May 2025, April 2025, like this. You can select and you can submit your articles to your papers to conference. So these are all the conference alerts you can get. Okay. I think that you should understand the indexing system predatory journals, they don't follow indexing system. They have their own method of calculation impact factor. They say that, sir, they are also saying impact factor 10, 15. How do they calculate, sir? They are arguing that we are calculating our impact factor by means of rates. How many rates they have given? There is no any scientific data behind it. Some journals argue with that we are calculating the impact factor through their downloads. Overnight, the editor and the reviewer might have downloaded, I don't know. Based on the downloads, they are calculating impact factor. Some of the journals you might have seen that may have the scroll board. Whenever you log in into that, the scroll board will be going very fast, and it is said that visits, based on the visit, we are calculating the impact factor. Actually, it is not so. Impact factor is calculated based on the citation that they receive, right? Citation that they receive. The citation is based on this. The citation is taken through the references which are included in our article. Otherwise, the bibliography which we refer, included in our article, based on only the impact factor is calculated. And here I have to tell these are the different indexing system followed in the journals. These are the standard indexing system journals: Corpus, PubMed indexing system, Google Scholar, Index Medicus, Thomson Reuters, Casper, DOAJ. So these are all the standard indexing system. But some bogus indexing systems are there. These are all the bogus indexing systems. Some of the journals argue with that. We have expanded academic ASP. So they say that we covers everything from art and literature, economics and the sciences like this. Some journals says that what is the indexing system they follow? Dynamic Journal Seek. So this is a scholarly journal of information available on the internet. Somebody says that Hinari. Somebody says that OpenJGate, Primo Central, and majority of the journals argue with that we are having the indexing system of Copernicus. So these are all the indexing system. They have their own, but they are predatory journals follow this indexing system. Okay. So that what I want to suggest, before submitting your article, you have to first fix the journals. You have to target the journal first. Once you have targeted the journal, you should completely very depth. You have to read author guidelines. In this, they have given clear picture about what are all the, you have to read scope and aim of the journal and author guidelines. Once you have clear about of scope and scope and aim and other guidelines, then you will be able to submit your articles. Okay. So some of the free journals available in elsewhere. These are all the free journals in elsewhere, and there are some journals in free journals in Springer. This is some of the fast publication journals I have listed here. Even that aggregator will be more useful for you when compared to this one. This one, searchjournals.com. Okay. So some of the sites are there. By chance, if you have written article already, you can select this. Sites will be helpful to you. In which Web of Science journal can my article be fit? These are all the journal. So elsewhere journal finder, IEEE publication recommender, Wiley journal finder, Springer Nature journal suggester, Advanced journal selector, cofactor journal selector. Let me show you one minimum one. Just Wiley journal finder. For example, if you click on that, they will ask you to submit. You should paste your title. You should paste your manuscript abstract, your journal abstract. Then if you click on find, it will show you what are all the journals relevant to your topic, this paper. What is its impact factor, how many days it will to submit, publish. All the details will be shown you. This is called a journal finders, right? This journal finder is only for those people who has already written an article and wants to find equal and match of journals. That is reverse approach, which I cannot recommend, but the first method is the best one. First you should target the journal, then accordingly you have to write the article. Okay. And even somebody asked me a question, sir, this one, acceptance rate, how to find out the acceptance rate? There is one site which will help you to that. Here every year it has been updating. 2022 data is there. You can find that summary report of journal operations, number of papers received, number of paper accepted, number of paper pending, rejection rate. So the rejection rate is high, means we should not get. Here you can find that some journal 28% of rejection rate. This journal is good. 32. This journal also good. In such a way we can find out. So when you go to that particular site, you can find that number of journals which are available. So the rejection, based on the rejection rate, we can try one more thing. Otherwise, the method which I have told you, that how long does it take to accept your articles, open any particular issue of the journal, and you can see the archives, open any archives and see the paper in PDF form. In PDF, you can, they have given when the paper has been received, when it is revised, when it is accepted. So based on that data, we should select the journal, right? So this is what this one. Other part is there, but it will take again 3 more hours. So I don't want to go that much. So here I stop now. Just have a discussion.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
The paper, how to look for journals which has
Yes.
both index, that is Web of Sciences and Scopus also, so that through one search article I'm publishing in 2 sites.
So only through that journal page only you can understand in which index it is, in which database it is indexed. Some of the journals will say whether the journal has both impact factor value as well as if the SGR value, means it is indexed in both.
Okay, so I have to look for those journals on which site, or I will go randomly.
Journal page only. In journal, even that aggregator will give this information, whether it is indexed in SCI as well as SGR value, means you can understand it has been indexed in both the Web of Science and Scopus.
Just for opening an account in the Google Scholar, sir, we need a university ID or email ID or personal ID? We can open
No, you should have to open Google Scholar account. The requirement is that institutional mail ID. Institutional mail ID. Even if you don't have the institutional mail ID, you can open by giving fake mail ID. For example, Rabi Narayanan Padi, the rate of your university name .ac.in. If you give, it will accept.
Okay. But it will not any
Your
negative impact on
your no, not it shows that it is not verified in institutional ID. It will show on that.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, kindly repeat the SJR, sir.
SJR means sign.
Sir. JCR, sir. JCR. How to
JCR
use?
means,
how to download the file in Excel format, sir?
So journal citation
JCR.
report.
Yes, sir.
JCR can be downloaded only through that. If you have login ID password, you can download master journalist. Just to type master journalist, in which you can find that Web of Science will be there. Click on Web of Science and you can find the JCR download columns will be there. You can download month-wise even. Otherwise, JCR 2023 previous year 2023 you can download at a fraction of a second, and it will be downloaded in Excel format only. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, I had a doubt regarding collection of data. Okay, I have prepared a questionnaire where I have circulated it to various groups that I have contact with, but I am unable to get the responses that I really want to write an article, sir. So
Actually,
what do I do, sir? Please suggest me.
No, actually collection of data is different. So Google, either you can create the Google form question. If you don't collect the data, means how can you give the, what article that you can write? You can give only with that, simple the formal discourse. In the formal discourse, you can write classification, but it will very few journals accept this type of articles.
That is what, sir. I have already prepared and sent it to various groups. Also,
Otherwise,
for the group.
You can write the review articles.
No, sir. In case I want to get responses from the respondents, then what strategy should I use to collect the data, sir, in that case?
Google, you can create you can formulate the questionnaire. You can, Google Forms questionnaires you can create and then send to your, respondents. That is another method.
I have already done that, sir, but people are not responding. I don't know. I have
what can I do with that? So
the times I have requested also in the group which we are in right now, like All India Research Scholars Group. I'm hardly getting responses from the participants.
Madam, what should I do? This is, no, psychological, psychology question. We cannot stimulate them to give answers for your questionnaires, right? So better if you don't have the data, it's better you can go for the review articles. That is the only thing.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. But through this mode, I want to request all the participants, sir, if you may permit me, then please fill the Google form which I have sent in the group, and thank you.
Okay, right.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir,
Yes.
plagiarism things how we'll find out before sending the article?
So actually, no, dear friends, the topic which I have covered, it takes almost, we have reached 3 hours. Let me show you one thing.
Sir.
For your question.
Please, sir.
I had prepared, whether the time permits, I would show you this also.
Please,
Are you
sir.
able to see? But no, it has more than 50, 70 slides.
Agree, sir.
70 slides with, what all the tools and techniques are there for plagiarism, right? So that's why the time is, we don't have time. That's the limitation.
Sir, I kindly request you to please continue for the next week, sir, because you have cleared all the doubts regarding the publication and all. If you take the next week, we will get complete idea regarding how to publish paper and all. Because the session was really wonderful, and you have given you have cleared the each and every doubt of a researcher. If I'm not wrong, you made the every concept crystal clear. Because of that reason, I am saying, sir, if possible, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, madam.
Hello.
I'm preoccupied actually with, every week. Actually, I have given the time 3 months before. I did 2 months before, sir. Sir has asked it. Okay, let us
No,
see
no,
whether
we'll do that. Don't worry. We'll take the help of sir. Otherwise, we'll take other resource persons for that. We have many times we have taken on this issue, on the plagiarism issue, but this topic is very, very relevant. So maybe we'll do that. We'll request sir in another time.
Okay.
Hello.
Sir. Yes. Manoj, yes.
Yes. Sir, there is another journalist, ABDC, Australian Business Company. But some of the journal mentioned in other like Web of Science and Scopus in Q1 journal and high impact factor. At the same time, if you search it in ABDC journal, it is mentioned that B or A. Could you please clarify about that? If you are searching the same article in Web of Science, the impact factor or the journal list is higher at the same time. If you search it a BDC journal, it is in the lower journal like a B or A. I have little bit doubt about that. Hello.
So, sir, what is he asking? I'm not able to get it actually.
Sir, suppose, sir, okay, I will repeat that.
Otherwise, you just type the message. I will see and tell
Sir.
you.
No, sir. The simple thing is that suppose assume that I am searching one article that econometrica in Web of Science, and it is showing that the impact factor is very high, and it is in P1 journal in Web of Science. And at the same time, if I search the same in ABDC journalist, then the journalist is saying A or something. But actually, it is a star journal in Web of Science.
So actually, the method which I told you that even econometrics, what you have to do, go to this one now. Let me show you in speedy manner. Have a look at it.
No, sir. You have mentioned all those journalists, but you have not talked about the ABDC journalist. My professor always suggested to read research paper from Google Scholar, download it in Google Scholar, and check it in ABDC journal whether it is in A star or A.
See, Google Scholar is not the standard database.
No. I understood, sir. I am searching after searching the PDF of this, and I am going to check whether it is in A star or A in ABDC journalist.
See, what journal? Name of the journal? Can you share the name of the journal?
Okay,
You just, see the methods which I have told you. If you follow this, your question will be answered automatically. If you do it your own and find out whether your question will be easily answered by your own self.
Manoj will clarify that. Manoj
Yes.
will do this. You just write in this WhatsApp group. I will try my best to clarify that. Don't worry for that.
Okay. Sir,
Yeah, we'll
can
do
you
that.
have another lecture regarding the writing technique?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do
Okay.
it in near future. We'll do it. We'll request Sir or all topics. We'll do it. Don't worry. We are doing for your benefit. It is your program. So we'll do it.
Okay. Okay,
That
sir.
is
Thank you.
taking continuously 3 hours. So I hope.
Sir, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost all the interactions are over, I think.
Okay. So I think if any other questions, please.
Thank you, sir.
Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's good and
Sir,
valuable
sir,
information. And
Sir, I
also
have tried,
relevant for the
tried in
students, sir. Also, it is a revisioning
this
issues.
year, but not
Thank you,
a
sir. Thank you all, sir.
subscription will be
It's
shown,
very
sir.
easy to understand and students understood, I think. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
sir, thank you for excellent session. One question I have for UGC candidates, how many days it takes to publish?
Pardon?
UGC, how many months it takes to publish?
So, madam, it depends on journal to journal. So I cannot predict what the journals do. Okay.
Sir, I heard there is some journals which publish only 2-3 months. Are those original or?
No, that's what we cross check in the. No. Even UGC Catalyst is not the database. I have repeated that UGC Catalyst is an aggregator. So they have two sides fine. One side is predatory journals, right, which they call as a UGC Catalyst. But in other words, it is predatory, right? And if it is the other side is the group list second is opposite scopus, right? So we cannot expect that the strength of the journals. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody, for having listened. They have been, there are almost all the people have interacted and have had a good Sunday today. We have had a good discussions, and special thanks to Miniketan sir actually for having, given me the platform again for sharing my knowledge with all the research scholars. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your, support.
No, sir. At least I should give you thanks because on Sunday you are giving us your valuable time. I think understand because this is the only one day that you need to do your personal thing. But the time that you have given for the students is really, really very useful, and the lecture is very informative. So any students here in this group, those who are joining, if possible, can you give any vote of thanks?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, Pradeep, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Extremely, all the participants express their opinions. Although we have a feedback, but already feedback is already responded. So many of participants it reached around 175 and it continued for 2.5 hours. So many of participants in between express their personal opinion about the entire program, how it is informative and how it is for their users as a research. Not many of professors also joined in this type of discussion, not only scholars. At the outset, also international research scholars as well as professors are part of this total entire 2.5 hour continuous discussion. So part of this SBLS and the chief architect who are taking the lead of this program, Professor Vivekananda sir. He is continuously last 2 years leading this program and dedicatedly his Sunday to the research activities of the research scholar throughout the country as well. And this session particularly, Sadiq sir make all kind of effort of his long experience to this lively sessions, definitely memorable one. And the request of the research scholars definitely in the mind of Professor Vivekananda sir as well as Sadiq sir, you will find his opportunity time to give once again on other aspects of these research backgrounds so that this will enlighten our research scholars. So this is on behalf of the entire participant, not from the Lok Sansad, Vivekananda Loka Sansad. On behalf of the entire gamut of the participants, sir, we extremely express our gratitude as well, thankfulness before you, and we are indebted. You are taking this Sunday time to dedicate to the research scholars as well as this platform, sir. We hope also this kind of cooperation again will be this platform, and it will enlighten to all of us. So this is all about, sir. Thank you once again on behalf of this.
Thank you. So thank you, sir. Sadiq sir,
Thank
I
you,
think
sir.
I have no words. So maybe on the request of this, all the research scholars, maybe I need your support in near future. Not
Sure, sir.
maybe, sir, yes, it is. I understand you are very busy with other responsibility. So maybe whenever you are free, so
Yes.
sir, I request you, maybe you give your valuable time for the benefit of the students. So with these words, once again, so thank you all the participants, because it is your program. So we are doing it only because of two people. One is resource persons and the you people. So try at the last, I say, please help each other, learn from each other. Whatever, like the all the articles, the PPT, the reading materials, books. So we are sharing in this WhatsApp group. So maybe also, I think those who are requesting some research article, please help in that particular in this WhatsApp group. So with this word, see you in the next Sunday. Namaste, sir. See you all.
Namaste, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, sir. Namaste, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. It's really knowledge based, and we are fortunate to have you. Of course, two person is very important: the organizer and today's resource person. And those who are struggling to publish, they only know the value of today's session. And really, we are grateful. Definitely to help to all the participants. The input you have given is priceless. Thank you so much, sir. And hoping to see you very soon next Sunday or another Sunday. Thank you, sir.
Okay. See you all. Thank you
Have a
all.
good day. Thank you, sir.
Niketas personally called me there to his, campus, and we discussed a lot there. Whether it is an offline session means we can have a lot of discussions in front of us.
Exactly, yes.
So
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
through online, even the participants should join with that offline session. They themselves operate the systems and they can understand a lot. So offline session is more effective when compared, but it's still this today's the participants interaction really motivated me to interact more. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Stop recording.